We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Solarte.
Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Rajai Davis.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Baez moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a flare out to left center. And this is taken in by Ramirez for route number 2. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Miguel Cabrera.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Miguel Cabrera goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Chase Headley. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s.
Headley.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So striding in, Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Lawrie. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Brett Lawrie.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Popped up. Choi is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Here's Chris Carter now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Chris Carter.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He brings an average.
Didi Gregorius.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number one here. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Odubel Herrera.
Started that swing a bit too early. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Settling in now, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 11.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. For Ellsbury, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Solarte fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now
here's
batting,
Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's
right
Javier
fielder,
Baez.
number 9.
He's 0 for 1 thus
Javier
far.
Baez.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron
Here's the
Judge.
first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Pereira is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fouled back. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Chris Carter now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Carter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Baez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Lawrie. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Brett Lawrie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next
Here's
for
the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Shortstop.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Choi is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at bat. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Rajay
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Chase Headley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Headley.
First pitch of the at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This one's flared toward left center. In comes Judge. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Yangervis Solarte. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Chris Carter. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The right fielder, number 9.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Didi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Solarte's got it, and a rather easy first out. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit to short. Ramirez is there. Go on to first for the second out, but meanwhile, that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in, Brett Lawrie. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Brett Lawrie.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Alexei Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Castro is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a fly ball, and this should do it. Ellsbury is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium. 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Called strike 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Third baseman, number
Digging
2.
in now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. In now, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Javier Baez.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Yangervis Solarte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Weekly hit towards first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Correa now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Slider up that he gets a call on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Brett Lawrie. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Jason Hayward.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Soft liner towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Into the box, Jaime Garcia. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down even if he made contact.
And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up now, Andrew Toles. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, he might strike out for a second time right here.
So we got him looking there. Jonathan Villar is out number 2 here in the third inning. From the stretch. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington.
Here's the pitch.
Castillo.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So coming to the plate, Alexi Ramirez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Matt Andriese. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. Just here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Jason Hayward now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hayward.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Grounded to first. Ramirez for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
The pitcher, Jaime
now in the box,
Garcia.
Jaime Garcia. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Carlos Correa.
Leading off
he was a
with a
strikeout victim in his first try.
Baseman, Carlos
Ready to
Correa.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Now batting, Brett Lawrie. He flew out in his last at bat.
Brett Lawrie.
First pitch of the at bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
0-2, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Alexi Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Andriese. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. Obviously.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew
off for
Toles.
Boston,
He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Andrew Toles.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Red
Ready
Sox,
for another shot now. Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Yangervis Solarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ozuna.
He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line to left. Toles is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brett Lawrie.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate, and he's been throwing strikes. Take this, for example, the first pitch strike to the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In is Joey Votto now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. One down. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Laurie onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher Wellington.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, Matt Andriese. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Andriese becomes out number 2 this inning. Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-3 game. Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. 5 runs, 10 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Ready for another shot now. Jaime Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Lifted into center field. Baez moves over. 2 down. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired.
7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance. Marcell Ozuna will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Boston, number 56, Joe Kelly.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
Digging
24.
in to try it again. Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is Joey Votto now. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Brett
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A.J. Pierzynski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Pierzynski.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mookie
First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Baez moves over. 1 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is the final line.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Giants and the Royals. South Korea will look to grow their empire. Coming up next, and there's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight,
it is Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. And they pitch out, but no movement from Ramirez. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Royals, the center fielder, number 6.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Batting third baseman.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. To first. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. He couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Here's a high pop-up. Fister is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Chop weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Catcher, Doug.
Now in the
Fister.
box, Doug Fister, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to the interleague game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Waiting on it, the left fielder, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. So striding forward now, number 38. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from him.
Seventh, second baseman.
With Merrifield next to hit.
Merrifield.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki trying to get there. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The shortstop, Alcides.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alcides Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here. This digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Curtis Granderson.
Ground ball right into the shift. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Burns in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Burns. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Victor Martinez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy as he lifts it in the air to right field. Burns moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cheslor Cuthbert will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Looking at a tough pitch called to strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Again, a 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder.
Ready for another
14.
chance? Billy Burns. He drew a walk his first time up. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Two out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Escobar has it on to first, and that's your ball game. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Number 65 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Giants and the Astros. South Korea will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another try at 2-2. Hit out toward second. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reddick racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So coming to the plate, Reggie Jackson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Ball 1.
Carlos Correa.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Hughes ready with the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Right
First pitch coming now from Hughes. For strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of, if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's George Springer. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off with the Giants.
Now in the box, Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away.
Batting sixth. Catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be two. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Into the windup and the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch on its way.
Gattis.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marisnick is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher Phil Hughes.
Now at the plate, Phil Hughes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
That misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Line to the right side and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. You bunt him over. Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Nobody out. Runner on first. Line toward right center. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? Here comes the winning run for the plate. Now the relay home. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Mike Fiers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
It is Curtis Granderson.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Batting third.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reddick arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reddick has a beat on it. And that retires the side. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The pitch. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Batting second.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Baseman.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice. Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Tulowitzki onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and grounded foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides
He'll work on
Escobar.
keeping this top of the second alive. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's George Springer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder.
And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Evan Gattis will be next. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Evan Gattis now standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Jackson moving to his left, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. The Giants are out in front 2-0. Now at the plate, Matt Garza. 9-1-2 due up.
Matt Garza
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes Junior. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey is retired. 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Curtis Granderson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is in the air to left. Granderson is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found a hole and got through the infield.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Escobar on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Mike Fiers worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put